What is up, guys? It's your boy Island Vibes here with the princess.
Hi.
Today is our first day taking our first trip out the country, and it's about to be a crazy trip. All right, so basically, we're going to Bali and we're flying on standby. Yep, I said it, standby. So we'll see how it goes. As of right now, we are LaGuardia. We're flying out of LaGuardia. I wanted to fly out of JFK, but the flight out there was looking too crazy, so sadly had to come to LaGuardia. So you know how that goes. Yo, it took me about like 2 weeks. It took me about 2 weeks to figure out a route how to get there. I mean, it's pretty much easy how to get there if you buy your ticket. But flying standby, yeah.
But we had like 3 roads
I had about
before this one.
I had about 2 or 3 weeks figuring out a way how to get there. But you already know, man, standby life is crazy. You gotta find a way. I'm not about to just give up like that, you know what I mean? So guess what? Got a way. I think it's gonna work. We'll see. We'll see how it is, you know? And if that don't work, guess what? We go somewhere else, right?
Yep, of course. Of course. 'Cause I'm not staying in New York.
we already at the airport, so why not just hop on the flight and go somewhere else? If you don't make one, you go somewhere else. All right, so while we at it, we about to make some TikToks. Let's go. All right, here.
Huh? You gotta put your stuff on. With your,
My book bag and shit?
of course. You going off without no bag?
Let me put my book bag. Mom? You serious?
Give me the phone.
What you put in the bag?
Hmm? You gotta put it. No. How are we gonna?
It's one at a time or both?
I don't know. Act like you on the phone and then you tap me. Or I'm on my phone and you tap me and tell me to look.
So we
And
gotta
then
do-
you run.
And then you come after?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Where's your phone?
Okay, I'm looking. I'm looking.
No, but you can't look over there.
Where am I gonna look?
You gotta look in the phone.
Oh, okay. Go.
All right.
Go and watch it.
Here. So we got about 17 minutes to go. Flight's still looking good, our first flight. So now, upon checking the connecting flight, the shit is not looking too good. I mean, it's looking okay. It's just the fact that, we was expecting to get like first class, but
At least we're getting premium.
at least we're gonna get premium economy, I think.
You think?
We're gonna get premium economy. Yo, this is why it's always good to book like the first flight out. It's just that our first flight is late. So that means we check in a bit later so that our connecting flight now, that pushes in the bottom of the list. So, so we're about to board our first flight. Yes, sir. About to board our first flight. At least we can get to relax. It was like 45 minutes.
Yeah, I'm gonna sleep. Put my headphones and sleep like a baby. I'm tired already, and we haven't even got on the first flight.
She's tired already. And we got about 1,000 more hours to go.
Stop it.
And she's tired already. Wow.
Oh, and this is my first time getting on an Eagle.
First time flying in a small plane, the smallest one.
Hello.
So man, how are you? I was a seat number 2B.
You want the window?
No, go ahead. You know you want the window. You know you want the window.
You know.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm a bit excited. At least, if we don't make first class in our
Stop with the first class.
if we doesn't make first class in our connecting flight, at least we have first class for airport. So, a lot. That first ring didn't do shit to me. I need a second one, but I can't because I gotta keep my head on the swivel. Cause we still got a far way to go. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna chill with this for now though. But yo, I ain't gonna lie, this flight is bumpy as hell. Coming to Orlando, shit is bumpy as fuck. She over there getting nervous. Look, look, look. Nah. But yo, if you fly and the flight is too smooth, I don't like it. I don't like when the flight is too smooth. I like when the plane feels like it's about to fall out the sky. Like, like it's going down and up, like a turbulence. Yeah, that's my kind of thing. All right, guys, we just landed in Philly. Quick flight from LaGuardia. About 25, 30 minutes on the Embraer 175. Right now we're about to go to our second gate. We came in on the C side and our next flight is on the A side. Let's go see how that goes. Alright, so we're here at the gate. Whew. That was a long ass walk. I think they're gonna start boarding in the next 30 minutes or so. So right now I'm just gonna keep looking at the flight to see how it looks. See where we at on the list. And hopefully everything goes smooth. But finally made it onto our second flight from Philadelphia. Straight to Doha. Baby.
And we're in first class.
We in first class. I ain't gonna lie, the flight was looking kind of crazy. But guess what? You gotta have hope. You know what I'm saying? Gotta get hope. So I'm about to enjoy some nice food, sleep, Get some nice champagne, Start the night off right. Alright, so this flight is 11 to 12 hour flight from Philadelphia to Doha, and we'll see how it goes. At least we're in first class so we can get some good rest, So maybe.
I'm so excited. I have no words right now.
Yeah, she's excited.
No words.
I ain't gonna lie. Alright, so in first class, they give you a blanket. You got a blanket. Matter of fact, my bad. This is a mattress pad. This is a mattress pad right here. You got some headphones. Our flying time tonight, wheels up to wheels out of Drive. The United States TSA has asked us to remind you to please only use the facilities in your assigned package. You got a pillow and a blanket. Oh, we got a little kit over here. You got your toothbrush and some socks and stuff. Pretty much that's it. Oh. And they give you some slippers. Damn, baby, she's tired. She's tired, she's hungry. She's waiting for our lamb chops also. She gonna bust that shit down. She waiting to fuck that shit up. Oh man, she got the tray table out, all that ready. First up, we got some salad. So it's been 11 hours on this flight. You know I had to wake up to get the breakfast. We got 1 more hour to go. We're sleeping for the whole entire flight. Dead. All right, guys, we finally made it to Doha after 12 hours of flying. Finally made it. So now what we're about to do, basically, is get our bag and have to recheck that. Yep. So from LaGuardia to Philly, we flew an American. From Philly to Doha, American. And now we have to go get our bag. We check our bag, and then we have to hop on Qatar Airways. And that's another 9 hours of flying. So we did 45 minutes from LaGuardia to Philly, 12 hours from Philly to Doha. All that's on American. And now we're about to go on Qatar Airways from Doha to DPS. That's another 9 hours. We almost there. We landed in Doha around 4:30. Our next flight from Doha to Bali was supposed to be at 5:30, but since that connection is really tight, you can't take that flight. If you miss a connection flight flying on Qatar Airways, you have to pay all sort of fees. No-show fees if you miss that flight, rebooking fees, and all kind of crazy fees. So we have a layover of like 7 hours in Doha. So we'll see what we can do out here until that time. So our next flight leaves around what time? I have to double check what time that flight leaves. But yeah, originally we were supposed to get off over here and transfer over to Qatar Airways. But since we flew an American, we have to go get our bag and we have to recheck that bag. So there's no way in hell we was making that flight. So I had to book a later flight. So our flight is actually leaving like 2 in the morning. So we'll see what we can do out here in the meantime. But as of right now, yeah, about to go get the bag, recheck it, and then we'll figure it out from there. So I'll keep you guys updated. All right, y'all, so we just got our bag. I'm about to go see where we have to check it in by the ticket counter. And then we have about 7 hours just to chill around until our next flight. So we'll see how that goes. Hello. Hi. All right, how are you? We have to recheck in our bag.
Okay.
On Qatar Airways. We're going to DPS.
What you're asking about?
Where do we have to go to check it in? Recheck our bag.
You have the next flight.
Yes, we have it.
Once you go out here, in this exit,
Okay.
go to the second, you will use the lift, go to second floor.
Second floor? All
Qatar
right.
Airways from row 3 up to 6.
3 to 6. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right. All right. Let's get the show on the road. So basically what's happening now, since we're flying on standby, they don't allow us to check in our bag. So that's one thing you should know. If you fly on standby, they're not going to allow you to check in our bag. Our flight is at 2 a.m. Right now it's, damn, my watch is dead. Sheesh. It's 5:37 right now. So we was told once we were clear on the flight. Yeah, we was told once we were clear on the flight and they assign our seat, then we could proceed to check in our bag. So pretty much what's gonna happen is that this is like the same thing what I did in Hong Kong when I was coming back to New York. Once they clear your seat, then you have to go check in your bag. And once you get your confirmed seat, then you have to run to your gate. You have to run. So, so you should know that, all right? This is one thing you should know. In Doha, if you find on standby in Qatar Airways, they're not gonna allow you to check in your bag early. So just keep that in mind. But definitely not gonna be walking around outside taking transportation with all these luggages and shit. Definitely not doing that. So and it's hot. It's pretty hot out here. So just gonna have to wait and see. This happened to us, right? So we over here sitting for about 2 hours and shit like that. So I'm over here looking at the flight listing. I'm like, you know what? Let me go over there and try to talk to somebody and see if they can help us out, to list us on the flight or whatever. So I got over there. The agent told me, they don't see the flight. That's what they're saying. Like I'm showing them my phone, like, yo, this is a ticket number, and this is a flight. This is our flight. You know what I mean? From Doha to Bali. So they're in the system checking up or whatever. They're basically telling me they don't see the flight number. They don't see the ticket. My ticket is showing the flight leaves at 2 o'clock. In their system, it shows that the flight is leaving at 2:25. So everything was just confusing. So I went over to somebody else. They're telling me the same thing. Yo, we don't see anything for you, the system or whatever, whatever. Long story short, man, when you fly in Qatar Airways, you have to list yourself on the flight. For me, you have to go to like a separate link, like staff travel link if you're flying on standby, and you have to list yourself on that flight. So in order for them to see that shit in the system, you have to list yourself on the flight. I didn't know that, you feel me? And one thing you should know, if you're trying to do it, it's not going to work on your phone, so you have to have your computer to get it done. So it took me about an hour and a half to figure that out, going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But as of right now, one of the agents, she said there's only it's showing negative -2 seats available. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. What you got to say, baby?
Nothing. I'm tired.
You tired? Don't worry, I got you. All right, you take a nap, and I'm gonna take care of the flight for us. All right? Yo, this non-rev standby shit traveling across the world is definitely not for the weak. This shit is not for the weak, bro. Shit like this, you can't panic. You know what I mean? You can't panic. All you gotta do is just ask questions, ask a lot of questions. If you ask somebody, they don't know, you ask somebody else. If that person don't know, you ask somebody else. So that's what you gotta do, man. Can't be scared asking questions. You cannot be scared asking questions. You gotta ask questions. You feel me? You're in a whole different country. You find a standby. You gotta ask questions. Now, that's it, man. You just gotta do what you gotta do, man. Standby life is crazy. Now, a lot of y'all may say, "Oh, but why did you just buy your ticket?" Blah 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 blah. But yo, listen, when you're a real non-rever, man, this life is crazy. You know what I mean? You gotta take risk. We taking risks all 24, right? All right, guys. So we got 1 more hour to go. One thing you should know if you're taking this Doha route is that they will not check you into the flight if you're dressed a certain way. That means no sneakers, no shirts with any designs. They want you to dress a certain way. If you're flying standby in Qatar, they want you to dress a certain way. So, so we just got done changing. I got, nice little shirt on, nice soft pants on. I still have my sneakers on though, so also I have my shoes in here just in case they tell me, yo, listen, you can't go with the sneakers, so just keep that in mind. I want to come all the way out here and not take those chances, and they'd be like, yo, listen, we can't check you into the flight. So yeah, so let's make sure you have some changing clothes in your carry-on. You know what I'm saying? That way you change off and just be ready. Can't be out here playing like that, But we got 1 more hour to go. We got 45 minutes to go. Guys, you won't believe it. On a -3 flight on Qatar.
Not even -3, -9.
-9 on Qatar. We got our seat. We made it. Not as yet. We now we
The seat is on the ticket. We have a seat.
they give us confirmed seat on a -9 flight on Qatar. We finally made it. I'm not gonna lie, I was nervous a little bit. Now we're about to go through security. And we got 9 hours to go. Yes. Standby life goes crazy. Yo, I'm telling you, man, this life is not for everybody.
We gotta run.
Yeah, we gotta run.
Let's see how
This life is not for everybody, yo.
Let's see.
Yes, sir. So, I'll see you guys in 9 hours. We are finally here after flying 35 hours. We are finally here. We made it. I'm not gonna lie, that trip was amazing. It was amazing. Would I do it again? Definitely. But we're finally here.
Because we were lucky this time.
We are finally here. 35 hours. We have finally made it. We have finally arrived to Indonesia, Bali. Baby, how was the flight?
Great.
Awesome job. Finally made it. There's a few things you should know when you arrive at the airport. Visa on arrival, super fast, not bad. Digital visa, also the same, super fast. But when you get to the immigration with the visa on arrival, there's a long ass line, so you gotta keep that in mind. The line is super long. If you have a digital visa where you apply for your visa online, the line is very shorter when you go into immigration. You don't have to join that line. Also, when you declaring at the customs, you gotta make sure you fill out a form. You gotta fill out that form. You put your information, where you're staying, your name, your email, or whatever. So you gotta you fill that form out, and you receive you print out a barcode, and that's what you show the immigration officer. So just keep that in mind. Anything you want to say, baby? No. We finally here, you know, after 35 hours. All right, so now we now we on our way to the hotel. You know, and jump in the shower, get something to eat, and just relax and start the day tomorrow.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Am I saying it right? Bali? How you? It's Bali, right? That's how you say it.
Is Bali?
Bali?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, this is
Because I know some people say different, so I just want to know. I want to make sure I'm saying it the right way.
Bali, the name.
The name.
Bali, right? That's how you say it.
Bali?
Bali.
Bali. Okay. Okay. I just want to make sure. I just want to make sure I'm saying it right.
Yeah, in English I Bali.
Mm.
In normal is Bali.
Okay. So I want to make sure.
Bali Island. Pulau Bali. Pulau is island.
Mm.
Pulau.
Wow.
This is include Indonesia.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Because there is some my customer question. Indonesia, Bali where Indonesia? Indonesia where Bali? Which one Bali? Bali is include Indonesia.
Okay. Got you.